Well, it's our 1 year birthday, NoobCraft. Isn't it exciting? So many things you've seen and done this first year. It's amazing. You've come so far. So to celebrate, we have a cake ready with you to blow your candle out and make a wish. So go ahead, make a wish. Oh, oh my. They grow up so fast these days. Well, happy birthday. Hello, my fellow noobsters. It's me, Texas PK, and we're back here on our Let's Play world, ready to work on another project. But it's a special day as well, as this is the 1 year birthday of the channel. That's right, just a little over 1 year ago, I loaded this world for the first time, started our building projects, and have come a long way. I've learned a lot. I've had a lot of fun making videos over the past year, but today I thought as kind of a way to celebrate and commemorate the event, we'd build a special fountain and do something a little different as well, and just kind of talk about the plans going forward for the future of the channel. Now, I was thinking of putting that fountain here in the center city behind us, but, well, to be honest, it was going to block a lot of the sight lines as you come down the streets. I was planning on putting a giant cathedral here behind me, and of course the castle right there behind there with a grand entrance coming up that hill. And, well, if we put the fountain in the center of the city there on the crossroads, well, honestly, it kind of blocks the grand view of those two structures. So I thought it might be better to put it over here and build a nice garden and kind of a peaceful plaza for people to come and sit and look at the fountain and, well, just kind of take it easy as they enjoy the sights. I think it would look really good from up there on the top of the hill as well, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a fountain here, and I'll share with you some of the plans for year 2 of NoobCraft. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is find the center. I've kind of marked it out right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just mark it with a piece of glowstone right there. It's going to be the centerpiece. We're going to have a pillar going up and just water flowing all around. It's going to be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the perimeter, and then we'll start talking about what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to come out 5 blocks from the center. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's mark out the perimeter this way. I've gotten decent at making circles. It's one of those things that's kind of hard to do in a square world, but if you just take a little practice, it's something you get better and better at over time. So here we go, almost done. Now my idea for this fountain is I really like the weathered copper. I think it's kind of my favorite shade of the copper, and I think it looks really good with not only on our streets, but also with something like a fountain where there's going to be water involved. It kind of makes sense. So I think it looks good. I keep placing that block in the wrong place. So let's go ahead and remove that. There we go. And right here. And then 2 more. And then I'm going to come around and just kind of make a transition point to where you can see little bits and pieces of the standard copper. I kind of like the little rivets. So what I want to do is something like this, and you'll see what I'm saying, where they kind of peek through on the corners. I just kind of like how that looks, and we're going to kind of do that all the way around the fountain, to where you can just see little peaks of that corner, and to where I just think it's going to look nice. So let's see, we'll go here and there, and then just keep on coming around. But as far as what we're going to be doing here on the channel, I don't foresee giving up this world anytime soon. I have a lot more plans. I didn't quite come as far as I thought I would by this time. When I started a year ago, I thought I might even be done with every single one of my ideas by now. But real life gets busy. Sometimes you get kind of creative writer's block, if you will, on which kind of builds you want to do. Sometimes you just, need a little break and a chance to reflect on what you want to achieve. And so you just kind of go with the flow, lives happen, all that kind of stuff. So it's all good. I just thought I'd be a little further, but I'm happy with how it looks. So far, everything looks really good. I'm happy with some of the changes I've made to some of the builds. I love the layout, and I think that it's going in a really great direction. So I'm happy with that in that regard. So I don't think we're going to be giving up on this world anytime soon. I really love working on it. It has a kind of a nostalgic feel for me now. I especially want to make sure I get the castle up on this hill done. I have ideas for zoo on the other side with a hedge maze and a few other really cool builds in the very near future. So I don't think we'll be giving up on that anytime soon. Of course, I'll still always be doing my farm videos and the redstone videos, but I've had a unique opportunity where someone has invited me to be part of an SMP and play with some other creators online to where we can work together on different collaborations and projects, and I think it's just going to be a unique opportunity to expand and try different things. Of course, I don't want to just have two worlds that are going to be basically doing the same thing, so my thought is that for this world, I'm going to continue to do all my really big builds and just kind of take an opportunity to stretch my creative side on building projects, trying to make things look good. Whereas on the multiplayer, I'm going to be focusing more on things like working on mini games or redstone projects, or putting all those farms that we've designed and built into practical use, and just see how it works in that regard. I also think the idea of being able to do collaborations with different people is something that's really interesting to me. So I'd like to see where that goes as well. Alright, so let's see what I want to do next. This area here is going to be the basin for the fountain. You know what? I think I'm going to... Yeah, let's do that. We're going to surround the base of this with the steps. I kind of worked in a creative world to design a few different ideas for the fountain, and I have some general things I want to do, but I'm kind of... I don't know, we'll find out once we get into there, but I think I have a pretty good idea of how I want this to turn out. So let's see, I think, yeah, let's go ahead and put some walls in. I have, oh, they're there. Let's put some walls in. I think we'll go up 2 from here and here, all the way around on all 4 sides. And then, yeah, and that's what I did. Yeah, I want to put in a stair underneath, or I'm sorry, upside down stair right here up top of it on all 4 sides as well. And what's going to happen then is I plan on putting water at the very top, and as it flows down, it'll hit these stairs and kind of make it bump out, and then when it hits the bottom, it'll bump it out a little more and just kind of make it look like it's cascading down as it falls from up on high. Alright, well with that, I want to start putting some more copper accent pieces that are going to be on the outside of the water. Now there's a little glitch with half slabs. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. You can't place these things on the top half of a block. Let me show you. If we go and take and try and place one of these slabs on the top half of that block, for some reason there's a glitch, and it's a known bug that's come in with 1.19. Anytime you try and place one at the top, it places it on the bottom half. However, if you place a second one in that same spot, watch what it does. It puts it out over here. So I'm going to try and make it to where it will put it in the right spot here where I want to put it, without having to wait for them to fix the bug. Who knows how long that might take. Hopefully they'll get that figured out quickly. Whoop! Man, my shovel's a little better than I thought it was going to be. So let's go ahead and replace those grass blocks there. Alright, so what I want to do then is I'm going to come up here and try to place it on the top there. It won't do it, but when I place the second one on the top, it'll put it one out, this is where I want it to go. I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. Kind of a workaround I figured out for making it work in spite of the bug with the placement of the slabs. Slabs are always a little bit funny when it comes to placement. Before 1.19, it was having it to where you couldn't place them on end like that. Now they're gone back to it, but they stagger it back and forth. It's really weird. But, you know, I'm sure the developers, since they know about it, are working on a fix. But in the meantime, I've figured out a workaround, so I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and finish off these, and then I'm going to have to take a quick rest so that we can avoid any sort of bad guys coming and interrupting our build. So let me go ahead and place that last one there, put the real one there, and remove the temporary one. And all right, let me go sleep real quick and we'll get back to the build. All right, so the next thing I think I want to do is come in with some copper stairs above this. We're starting to get to where I can't quite reach, so let me go ahead and just pillar up with some scaffolding. Let's see, I think we want to put it, all right, I'm going to put a couple temporary blocks here. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'm going to put a stair here. And here. And I'm going to come around and do the same thing there. I guess I can still do this from this height, but it gets a little tricky the further up we go. A couple temporary blocks. Whoop, that's not quite what I meant to do. Place it on the bottom part. There we go. And then do the same thing here. That's starting to look good. I know without the water it's looking a little abstract and kind of funny, but I think once we get the water in place, it's going to look really nice. We just have to use our imagination in the meantime and seeing what it's going to look like. Okay, so there's that one. And that one. So now I can just come back in and remove the dirt, temporary blocks, and we'll be good to go. But before we do that, I want to put in, I want to put in some walls right there, underneath each one of these stairways. It kind of adds a little contrasting color. You won't be able to see these stone bricks so well, but these will be on the outside of the water, so I think it's going to be a nice point of contrast with the weathered copper. Alright, that's good. Let's go ahead and climb back up on top here and remove all these dirt blocks. Oh, I have a shovel. What am I doing punching at it? Alright. And then once we get these taken care of, the next thing we're going to want to do is put one more tier up on the top. And as we're working on that, I wanted to share with you all a few other thoughts I had. First is just how much fun I've had over the past year making videos. I really started the channel just as a way to challenge myself, not only with growing as a builder and different things in Minecraft, but also in making videos and challenging myself in that way as well. Now, I was surprised to find exactly how much time it takes to not only record videos, but to edit them and make them just right. And the game can be quite challenging sometimes in finding good projects and ideas, but all in all, I've found it to be definitely worth it. Another reason I started the channel was because as I was starting to learn more and more about the game, I wanted to help fill in a gap and make some videos that might be able to help others wanting to learn more, just like I was. So hopefully I've been able to do that and in some small way make a difference for folks. And through it all, I just wanted to say how thankful I am that so many people have watched my videos and seem to like them. You know, when I reflect on it, it just is amazing to me that so many people like what I make. Now, I know my numbers aren't quite as impressive as some of these larger channels that are out there, but really, when I think about it, I never would have imagined that so many people have watched my tutorials and left comments and ideas and just kind of engaged in this whole process, and that nearly 500 people think enough of what I'm doing to subscribe and to just keep coming back, and the loyalty of so many folks that just keep watching what I'm doing, and well, it's just really humbling to me. I really do enjoy being able to make videos that entertain and tutorials that help people out, and it's just been really rewarding. Now, another thing I've found to be gratifying is being able to read and respond to the comments. It's really been a fun way to interact with y'all and get feedback, so make sure you keep letting me know what you think down in the comments. I don't promise to reply to all comments, but I certainly will read them all and respond as I am able. And that being said, I just want to say thanks again for all the encouragement and support that y'all have given over the past year. It really means a lot to me. But that's enough of the sappy stuff, so let's go ahead and just finish off this fountain. I'm almost done. Just a couple more blocks to go, and I think we've got it. Let's see, one here, and one right. Well, this is the tricky one. The last one always is. There we go. Oh, I'm hungry. Let me eat a little bit real quick. The burp always gets me. Alright, and then I need to remove the dirt blocks. Oh, there's a couple more right there. And of course the ones on the other side. There's one more. Alright, so all that's left now is to... Oh, let's put in the floor first. I think what I want to do with the floor is kind of make it a lit up floor. I'm going to use the glowstone here. I tried that out on a test when I was testing it out and designing this. I just think the texture is pretty cool. I tried a few different things, but I think it turned out the best. So let me go ahead and place all that there. Oh, I accidentally went a little too far on that. Alright, let's remove all these pieces of dirt. There we go, and then we're going to come back in with the glowstone and fill in the floor. Now you won't really be able to see the full texture of the glowstone, but it will peek through the water pretty nicely. Like I said, I think it looks good, and it'll light it up at night, so I think it's going to have a nice effect in the dark. So let's put in the last few of those. There we go. So now all that's left is go get my bucket of water. Alright, there we go. And then let's head back up to the top. That wandering trader is just giving me the look, isn't he? Alright. And then we just put it up on top. And it will flow down. Let me go over here and get this dirt. And there we have it. Let me go ahead and get rid of the scaffolding so we can get a better look at it. And the last one. Alright, let's get this dirt. And that piece of scaffolding. And step back and take a look. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. It looks really good. You know what? One last little thing, I think. Let's do this. I was debating whether or not this would look good, so let's take a look and see. Alright, so if I come in just a little closer. I want to put a stone wall there. Alright. Oh, get that dirt. And do that on all four sides. And step back and see if that... Yeah, I like that as well. That looks really good. Let me go ahead and do that for the other two sides then. And we should be set. Alright, get that dirt piece there. I think, yep, there's one more over here. And I forgot how much I like my depth strider. And there it is. That looks really good. It's your lucky day, Mr. Wandering Trader. Since it's the birthday of the channel, we're going to let you celebrate along with us and enjoy the fountain. I really like how that's turned out. It looks better than I thought it would here. It's going to have a nice little garden eventually where we'll have some trees and some flowers, a little walking path coming in off of the main road. It'll be a nice view for us when we're up in the castle. We're out in the courtyard. I think this looks nice. But I think that's also going to be it for today. Like I said, I really do appreciate everyone who supported me through subscribing or liking the videos. I really enjoy looking at the comments, so make sure if you have any ideas or thoughts about the plans we have for the year that you let me know about them down in the comment section below. But with that, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself, not only in this video, but in the entire first year of the channel. I know I have, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. But until then, this is Texas PK. Be good to each other. Bye!